Hello everyone, my name is Huntress Katasha, and we are going to continue our journey in Dragon Age. Whoop, that glitched. In Dragon Age Origins.
So many have already died.
You done? We are in Redridge, the Red Village, just outside the Redridge Castle. And we are just...
Fresh air. It was difficult to breathe within with all that self-righteousness crowding the air.
We are here, we are going to do a whole bunch of like the... Can you stop talking? A whole bunch of little mini quests, little side quests to try and get some more XP, and then we will help the village defend itself, because that is the main mission.
Go away. This isn't your home. This is my home. My home, you hear me?
Bevan, is that you?
How do you know my name?
I spoke to your sister in the Chantry.
Did she tell you to take me back to the Chantry? Don't make me go back there. I hate that place. I hate it.
Why do you hate the Chantry so much?
Everybody's scared. But they tell me I shouldn't be scared. And they tell me I shouldn't be sad that Mother died. I don't want to be sad. I'm brave. I'm going to be a hero. I'm going to fight them off. I will.
You're in a cupboard.
No. I just heard you coming, and I guess that's not very brave of me, is it? I'll come out now.
Yeah.
Alright, I came out. You won't hurt me. Will you? I'll go back to the Chantry if you really want.
First tell me what you were doing here.
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Ooh, a secret! Are you sure? Maybe I could help you.
You could. Alright, I guess. Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. It was Grandfather's. And Grandfather was a great dragon slayer.
Persuasion is key!
If I was brave like Grandfather, I could use his sword and kill the bad people who took Mother.
Where is the sword
In the
now?
chest, in Mother's room. Father gave me a key, but I'm not supposed to give it to anyone.
You're not supposed to give the sword to anyone. But I could use it to help save the village.
I can't give it to you. It was Father's.
Please?
He would be so mad if I did.
Perhaps I could help you and your sister in turn.
You could? Maybe you could give my sister money? She said if we had money, we'd be alright.
Money.
Even if Mother is dead.
Money. I'll talk to your sister, I promise.
Alright. Here's the key. I hope you use it to kill a lot of those bad people. I should go back to the Chantry.
Fucking
Good luck.
money. Of course. Money. Anything else here? Everybody wants something to do with money.
On it.
As you wish.
Dear. Guess that was it for up here.
On it.
Money. If you could give us some money. Can you stop doing that, Alistair? Found a general store. That could be useful. If there was people. You know, if there was actually people in here. Did I just level up? I did. Put some more into decks. I want want to summon a bear. I don't want to become Master Ranger. Fucking hell. I've got to go through all... I've got to summon... Ew, spider. Flurry. Not really using stealth. We'll do combat. Oh, that was it.
As you wish.
Yeah. I'll have to come back, see if I can open that. But, critics. Okay. Well, that general sword would be useful. Like, hey, have some stuff. Oh, it did, but not to the point I wanted it.
This should be easy enough.
Look at the belts. No swimming. Good thing if you notice something, you can click it. Your character will auto walk to it if she can get to it. I say she when my character's a chick. But you might be playing a guy character for all I know. Okay, I think it's working in. No, we're not going to talk to you. You're part of the main quest. Lockpick. If you don't answer to my knocking and yelling, I will lockpick.
Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home. You broke into my house for that? It must be worth something to you then. Since he's not here, I don't see how that's my problem. I'll let it go for 6 sovereigns. The number's got a nice sound to it, don't you think? If that's all you want, sure. Now, why don't you take your sword and leave?
What are you doing shut up here?
We have supplies to last for quite some time. And my boys and I can swing a weapon better than any of those fools out there.
Why aren't you helping then?
Why? When did this town ever rush to my rescue?
You're a
You
coward.
look more than competent. With you out there, they don't really need me, do they?
Can't I change your mind?
Let's hear what you've got.
Persuasion! Persuasion!
And what good would that do me? The Jarl's probably dead. I couldn't care less what Tegan thinks of me. What else you got? It's tempting. But it might be worth risking my neck for Murdoch and those idiots. That's for sure.
Ew.
Are you serious? I won't even stick my head out my door for less than 100 silvers. Do I look like an elf? I'm not that cheap. It's 100, or it's no deal.
100 silvers, isn't that 1 gold?
You're getting off easy there. But like you say, I guess this town needs a hero. You better be out there too when the sun goes down. I'm not fighting for a lost cause, you hear me?
Did I just seriously offer myself? Ew. Why did I do that? I guess because I was trying to get him out there. Why did I do that? That's horrid. Ew. Can you stop doing that also? Store, Kitlin's home, Gwyn's home. And let the auto running. That was a way down right there. I feel stupid now, so there was a way down just there. Oops.
I don't like being out here, Gwyn.
Oh well. haven't found anything to do with the Mabari.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace.
She's still doing that.
You've taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
Who
I'm the
are
bloody
you?
blacksmith, and this is my shop. There's nothing of interest here anymore, whoever you are. So you best move along. All right, all right. Let me undo the locks. All I ask is that you don't make any trouble.
I love my persuasion. It's so good. It didn't really work for him. Doors.
Somebody's been drinking.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are? A Grey Warden, is it? It takes all kinds. Funny, you didn't sound like an elf through the door. Can't say I expected that. Anyhow.
What is everybody in having a thing against
You
elves?
already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted?
Why have you locked yourself up?
My girl, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone.
I'll rescue your
It'd do
daughter.
me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night.
I'm seriously way too nice.
It would be better than going to my grave wondering. Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
I promise you.
It's something to hope for, at least.
Wretch.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Yes.
And I suppose there's no point in me sitting around, is there? Time to relight the forge and get the smithy going, eh? Murdoch will be pleased. If you need...
I never even talked to him.
Well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Let's get started.
Hey, I see you found my hiding place. I stuck some old equipment in there before Murdoch could get his hands on it.
Can I go in?
I must admit, it feels good to be up and doing something finally. There's no way I'm sobering up before morning, however.
What do you know? Wait, what do you know about what's going
I
on?
mean, why are these creatures attacking the village? Obviously, something wicked corrupts the castle. My daughter used to tell me the Alessa was up to something, hiding things from her husband. I told Valena she was imagining things. But maybe the Alessa was involved in something. Blood magic, maybe.
What else did your daughter say?
She thought the Alessa was having an affair with some tutor she hired for the boy, Connor. I never listened much to her talk about it, though I wish now I had. It doesn't matter anyway. She's lost to me, and I can't do anything about her warnings now.
What do you know about the
Only
Alessa?
that she's an Orlesian girl from beyond the Western Mountains. Far too young for our Arl. That's what I say. And too proud and headstrong from the sounds of it. I'd never make such accusations, but maybe, if she was using foul magic, then maybe she just did at that. Of course not. And who would I tell? And what good would it do now, eh? I just wish I'd paid more heed to my girl. Like what? Right. I haven't got much, obviously, but I'll do whatever I can for you.
Hey! Mines. Really doesn't have a lot, does he? Why am I I'm using a crappy enchanted dagger. What the fuck is wrong with me?
I don't think there's anything you'll need in there. But it's hard to say. I was in a bit of a rush when I filled it up.
Couldn't the militia use this?
Not if I'm going to repair the equipment they have. That stuff is old, anyhow. Yeah, let me open it for you. I have the key.
Okay. Thanks. I guess. I'm a little confused. Hey, Dwin. Well, it's gonna have to fight ya.
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I didn't think they made women Grey Wardens. The men were short on decent armor and weapons for a while, but Owen, the blacksmith, has started repairing our equipment. Stubborn fool was refusing to talk to anyone only this morning. You didn't have anything to do with his change of heart, did you? Maybe we'll make it through this night after all. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say.
Yeah.
I'll inform Bantigan the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget.
We're not ready yet, Maud. I just have some questions. I can't be bothered doing the persuasion. Where can I get supplies?
If you want weapons and such, speak to Owen. He may not have much in stock yet, though.
Oh, there's no actually buy and sell.
Commerce isn't exactly our biggest concern right now, but you might want to speak to Lloyd at the tavern. I wouldn't trust him, though. Don't rightly know. We heard the Owl was sick and getting worse, but after a while we heard nothing at all. A few folks went up to the castle to see what was going on. They couldn't get in. Nobody was there, not a soul.
That's strange.
And then those horrid creatures attacked the village. They were everywhere. People dying. It was awful. Good thing Bantigan was here.
Do you know anything about his illness?
No. I know the Arlessa sent the knights out for a cure. You can ask Sir Perth about it. He was one of them.
Carry on my way.
There's not much time before sundown.
Dwin.
Thanks for persuading him to come out here.
Is there another one? There is.
He's going to be a great help. I just know it.
Something else?
There's not much time before sundown.
No one cares. How's morale?
Spirits are high for now. Far better than I expected, to be honest. Dwin's presence makes the men a bit more confident. It helps to know a veteran is on our side tonight. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. Overall, I'd say the militia's very ready to fight. Never thought I'd say that, but there you go. Is there anything else?
I'll be back. I'll check
I
something.
have a good feeling about tonight.
Yes. Let's go up there. So we're going to go to the tavern. I was about to ask how do I get up there, and I just found it. But dang. Why is the tavern up on the fucking hill? Just people get drunk and just stumble down the hill. That'd be funny to watch. Hey Bella. My mouse is hovered above her, so do I.
Come to drown their sorrows here, I see. If you came here for a drink, you'd have to talk to Lloyd. He's got a vice grip on the spigots. I'm just here to keep the boys from mutiny.
What do you know about the elf in the... There's an elf in the corner.
Not much. He's very quiet. Says his name's Beric and he's here to meet his brother, but I think he's lying. He's a bit creepy.
How's business
What
been?
business? Without the castle soldiers, the only customers we have are local. And they're all in the militia with no money to spend. The few with any money are here, but it's not enough to justify working. Lloyd's a greasy pig. And if I didn't need this job so badly,
You don't care for Lloyd, I take it.
he gropes me and pays me next to nothing. But I suppose it could be worse. Not like I've got many options.
Jesus.
No, that'll just make things worse. And that's very sweet, but I'll be fine. I'd like that. And maybe we could talk after the battle tonight. If we're still here, that is. Later on, yes. Lloyd will lock himself in the cellar, and I'll go to the chantry. Are you fighting tonight?
Yeah.
That's good to hear. I didn't know that. Keep safe.
So there's an elf in the... Hi, why are you two over there like you're stalking the guys? Oh, hello, there is an elf.
Not looking for company.
It's got a similar hairdo than I do. Strange seeing you
We
fell
have
well.
nothing in common. You're Dalish.
We're still both elves, aren't we?
I'm not here to talk. Just leave me to drink, all right? I just want to be left alone. I said I'm not looking for company.
Ah, here you go, Beric.
How did you know that? Well, that's my name. Why?
Said you were waiting for your brother.
What? Oh, yes. He was supposed to meet me here. And then I got stuck here when monsters from the castle attacked.
Then why aren't you helping to
I
fight?
was told I didn't have to. I stay in the chantry at night, and I come here to be alone, that's all. Look, you're very pretty and all, but I was told to... just leave me alone.
What do you mean? What were you told to do?
Nothing. Nobody told me to do anything. Just because you're a Grey Warden
I didn't say that.
doesn't mean you can go around threatening people.
I did not say I was a Grey Warden.
But I never...
Persuasion!
All right, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me. This is more than I bargained for. Look, they just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything should change. But they never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear.
Who are they, and who hired you?
A tall fellow.
Huh.
I forget his name. He, said he was working for Hal. Arl Rendon Hal. He's an important man, Terran Loghain's right hand. So I didn't do anything wrong.
Loghain! I don't know you're telling the truth.
Here, this is a letter from them. It has instructions and everything. Keep it, do whatever you want with it. I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me.
Start running. I think you should help defend Redcliffe tonight.
Oh, all right, I'll do it. Thank you for your mercy. I won't forget it.
Heroes never die. I had to.
Hello there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't had many travelers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes?
What do you mean?
Oh, you know, evil creatures, impending doom, civil war, and the Earl's dead in the castle. Makes you thirsty, don't it? So, what'll it be? You are here to drink, I hope.
Who are you?
Name's Lloyd. We don't get many elves out here. You're a runaway from the city.
What? No, I'm Dalish, if you
That's
must
so.
know.
I've heard about them. Never seen one in my entire life, though. Something else I can get for you?
Questions, hang on.
Fine. Make them quick.
Shouldn't you be helping defend the village?
Why? When them creatures attack, I lock myself in the cellar. Just batten the hatches and wait it out. What's the point in getting myself killed with all the rest of them? If that makes me a coward, then I'm a coward.
Then you're a coward.
Well, yes. I suppose that is what I want.
You know what's happening?
A lot. Castle guards stopped coming in about a week back. It's unusual, too. They were my main source of business. After a few days, I thought it strange enough to ask. But nobody heard anything. Anyone going up to the castle didn't come back. When the first attack hit, I locked myself in the cellar. I say we just wait for help to come.
Why are you so open?
I'm not abandoning my tavern because of a few monsters.
Ha!
The second I'm in the chantry, Murdoch and his men will be here drinking all my ale.
What do you know? I just talked that.
Something else I can get for you?
See what you have.
Right.
Might have something
Got
important.
some supplies too, in case you're interested. With the store closed down, it doesn't hurt to pick up some of the slack, eh?
Shock horror. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, that's so good. I've actually got shit now. So, Morrigan. No. No, it is Morrigan. What the hell do I. Where do I get a distillation agent? Can you sell it?
Hey, what can I get you?
You obviously don't have what I need. Why am I Morrigan of all things, by the way?
Everyone who died here,
There you go. Now we're getting audio.
they're all monsters now.
Yes. Oh, it's graffiti.
Hey, what can I get you? Fine, make them quick. Something else I can get for you?
Let's just go. Well, we've got people to come and help. I would like to save if my game decides it wants to crash on me. I suppose it hasn't yet. Go down there. I shall. No, it's not a long walk.
There is one thing I do not understand, Alistair.
Just the one thing.
About you, perhaps. Why the deception over your parentage?
I'd figure you'd be the sort who knows all about deception.
I do. And what use the deception might have had ended when King Caelan perished, did it not?
Maybe. I guess I was sort of hoping that would go away.
The truth does not go.
No word from the castle.
God dang it.
All is still.
You interrupted my friends.
And it is an unnatural stillness, as though there is naught in there.
Oh, it's sort of like coming home again, but with more undead.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Bantegan is
My
to see you
sword,
here.
so pretty.
I must admit, I do not know how to address an elf in your position. I do not wish to be rude.
Call me Katasha.
As you
That's
wish,
my name.
and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now, my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead.
Yeah, probably dead.
With the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
Using oil in the village
No
store.
one told me of this. Oil, you say? How much exactly?
Enough to set many monsters aflame?
Assuming that would hurt them. Yes, I see what you have in mind. That might be effective if you...
How did I know there was oil?
Yes, excellent idea. I'll send some men to collect the oil. We'll use it to slow these creatures down. Have you anything else to ask me in the meantime? We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
Yes, religious artifacts.
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are. Ask me whatever you wish. I'm not sure. Murdoch mentioned
Oh wait, I already know about
you
that.
might try the village store. It's locked up, but there may be items of use still within. I do not know.
Now what about the
Ah,
tavern?
a fellow named Lloyd runs it.
We
I
already know
suppose he
about
might
this,
still have
though.
something to say, though I wouldn't encourage dealing with a fool. He was a prophet.
You mentioned something about the
When
there we
Jarl
go.
fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
There we go. So what is he sick with?
We were never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. He brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Arlessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish.
Ooh, what did sorry. Funny,
was
but
a scholar, Brother Genetivi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told.
So no other knights, blah.
Eventually, perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliffe and heard the news of strange attacks.
This strand of, it's like this chunk of hair. I was like, I'm going to sit in front of your face. No, you're not. How about I, like, twist stuff in the rest of it? Because that's starting to piss me off.
Not at all. A great number of soldiers remained in Castle Redcliffe. I wonder if they perished there, and were transformed into these things.
Yeah, probably.
The thought chills my blood.
Something else? What's your status?
Retrieved more oil from the village store. It is ready to use as our first line of defense, as you suggested.
I've been here the whole time!
Knights are nervous about the coming battle. Death is almost certain, but we will fight and die valiantly if that's what the Maker demands.
Carry on.
As you wish, Grey Warden.
My way
Maker
with
watch over
you. Still level up. Alistair, level up. You need strength, dude. Let's get that. And overpower, please. What's my quest? What does he want me to do? Activity, Redcliffe. Divine protection for the knights. I need to talk to Caitlin. And she is inside the castle. Now, I have a quest here, actually. Oh, not that one. That one. So where's Jetta? I just quickly, because she might be in the castle. She could be in the castle. Because it didn't say she was in the village. Deliver to Jetta in Redcliffe. This is Redcliffe, the village. Maybe if I do the battle tonight, it will unlock everything. I'll just do a quick save before I even go in.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
Just stay safe, both of you.
The Maker sent you. I just know it. Thank you again. Maker keep you safe.
Oops.
I won't forget you.
This is who I told you about, Caitlin. They're going to save the village.
Jetta! There she is! I completely went over her.
Were you in Ostagar? In the Korkari Wilds? My husband and son went there to bring the chant of light to the chastened. But I haven't heard from them since.
Are you Jetta?
I am. You've heard of me?
I have something here from your husband.
Oh? Oh, his lockbox. If you're bringing me this... Oh no, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for bringing this to me. It means a lot to... Maker's blessings upon you.
Yay. All quests are getting completed. Can I talk to you again? Oh, nice.
I hear both Murdoch and Sir Perth are ready for nightfall. Excellent news. This is hardly the time to be discussing personal I beg your pardon, my lady. Where am I? I don't know. If Connor lives, he'll be the Arl, and I'll need to help him with it. If he's... well, I don't want to think about that.
Where have you stayed?
After the first attack, I wanted to go for help, but I couldn't just leave these people. The Bannon gear up to battle Loghain, while Darkspawn loom to the south. Loghain won't send anyone, so Redcliffe is on its own.
Eek. I hate Loghain.
Skilled enough to know there are many far better than myself.
Oh.
Oh, you mean, am I married? No, I've never had the pleasure. If I did, I'd be lucky to find a woman as lovely as yourself. Fair enough. Good, then my secrets are still safe. I was worried for a moment there. Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Flattery does not get you anywhere, mate.
What is it you need, child?
So perfect like her.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's
What's the Frankie
forgiveness
going
for
off?
their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
What do you mean?
Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
But if it'd be better, but if they think it helps them.
I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery. Very well. If it keeps them alive, I will do what I must. I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk.
I hate
I
trickery.
must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
Quest updated. And here's me thinking, yeah, you'll be able to fucking do the whole attack in this episode. So much running around. Did I seriously... I don't even know when I finished last. When I started recording. I love that. You see here and you record for so long, you can't remember the time when you start recording. Well... God, there's such running around. Was I stuck?
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal. Have you spoken to the revered mother?
Yes.
Has she offered anything? If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice. Of course I do. These are Maker's symbols. What better protection could we ask for? I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last. No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch,
Yeah,
you
we've
should.
done that.
Ask me whatever you wish. When the Isle fell sick, we were at
Did I
a
do
loss.
this already?
Nothing.
Yeah, I did.
We knights volunteered to seek it out.
Ready to defend. Done, 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 done. So let's start the battle. Pretty sure that's taken.
The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just make it. The men's spirits are high for now. Far better than I expected. Dwin's... Since you convinced them... Overall, I'd say... Is there anything else? Are you sure? There's still time left if you need to talk with Sir Perth or do anything else.
No, I'm ready. Now, I can't remember if I make a stand down here or up the top. It's been a very long time since I've done this. I've never completed it. Hence, if I'm doing this, where am I? Oh! That doesn't look good.
They're coming.
Hey, it was Bella.
Get to your positions. Make ready.
Okay, I'm up the
Light
top.
the traps. Burn these foul creatures.
As you wish.
Oh, this should be good. Moving, parry, striking kill.
There's so many people here. It's triggering. Where am I? Alistair, you are a fucking idiot.
Are attacking from the lake! They're attacking the barricades! We need help!
I stay here and guard the path.
Come on! We need to hurry!
I should see you down the village. Whee! At least everybody's healing up. The hell are the fuckheads?
Moving, parry, striking kill. Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance? Show me what you got. Let's get started.
Oh my lord. I really left him up there. Now here's Morrigan. Actually, speaking of, can you do that? And I will add that. Monk's dead.
Let's get started.
Dawn
I
arrives.
kind of let everybody die.
We are victorious. And though this victory came at great cost, we must remember none of us would be here were it not for the heroism of these good folk beside me. I thank you, dear lady. Truly the Maker smiled on us when he sent you here in our darkest hour. Surely these people deserve some small celebration, don't you think? There is time yet.
Let us bow our heads and give honor to those who gave their lives in defense of Redcliffe.
Murdoch of Redcliffe, Mayor and beloved father, we salute you.
You and so many others who have perished here, walk with he who is your Maker. Long may you know the peace of his love.
With the Maker's favor, the blow we delivered today is enough for me to enter the castle and seek out your Arl. Be wary and watch for signs of renewed attack. We shall return with news as soon as we are able. Now we've no time to waste. Meet me at the mill. We can talk further there.
So what happened to the dwarf? What happened to the human? Level up program. Human elf. Why did I let it
Of course.
fucking... I don't remember that. But damn. Actually, this I can check. I have no idea.
There is
us much to do now that the danger is over. We must rebuild the village.
I wonder. Nah.
As you wish.
I kind of wonder if like the elf died or the dwarf died, because I didn't see them die.
What's to be done? What can we do? Just keep your head down, that's what.
I admit, for a while, I didn't think either of us would survive. It's good to see you did. Anything I can get you? Good luck to you then.
I guess they didn't survive.
If it isn't the hero of the day, what can I get you? Right.
I'm gonna say they didn't survive because I can't find them unless they disappeared. Am I a bad person to let them die? Everybody died. But I am going to go to camp. Oh, hello. There's a quest down there. So what is it? Down there.
A little something extra for friendship.
Ha. What quest did I complete? Oh, that one.
Right.
I just completed quests. Level potions to Knight Commander. Denerim. Knight Commander Harith in Redridge. 5 for the first. Will I?
Good to see you.
Where do I hand this delirium into? Whatever. Ducking back to camp. Well, you could like click on your tent to be able to go to sleep or something. That might have been an add-on I had ages ago. Let's do some. Yay. I got Sten's sword. Okay, when did that happen?
Flowers? For me? They smell lovely, and there's something so familiar about them. These were my mother's flowers. She would sprinkle the dry petals amongst her clothes. Oh, they smell just like her. Thank you so much.
Yay! Approval. Sten. Apparently I got a sword.
Strange. I had almost forgotten it. Completion. Are you sure you are a Grey Warden? I think you must be an Ashkari to find a single lost blade in a country at war.
You're welcome, Sten.
I would thank you for this, if I knew how. And I could deliver a much more satisfying answer to the Arishok's question if the Blight were ended. Don't you agree?
Absolutely. Okay. So now if I go to Sten, I should be able to pull his blade on. Okay, that is one pretty blade. That is a Sten only blade. Can I put better gear on Doofus? No. What about Liliana? Even though I'm not using her. Studded. They're all studded cute, actually. What am I wearing? I wish I could have spun around like that, but that obviously isn't healthy. Okay, I'm gonna run around like that. It doesn't really give me much armor anyway. Fuck off! You. Exactly what she's wearing. Your medium helmet. That looks like a helmet you give a dwarf. Do I get a dwarf companion? That'd be awesome.
Something you need?
I was actually meant to see.
Are you sure? I'm sure.
Goddamn fly. Give it to a rogue, that's specifically mage. Blood Dragon Plate Helm. I don't remember selling that. Because I didn't have them. Tricky. Can I actually put that on anybody? Or is nobody strong enough for it? No, as with that, because my brain has not worked, I don't know how much I've actually been recording, but with that, we're going to leave this episode here. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I have. Can't even do my outro. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I have, and that I shall see you companions in the next video. Bye.